Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today a new snapshot for Minecraft Java Edition was released, 18w03a. It was fairly quickly discovered that this contained some major faults when it comes to some new commands. So here is another new snapshot, 18w03b. My name is slicedlime. I'm here to take you on a tour through the new features and changes in both these new snapshots. First of all, one single change to mobs. A new horse model has been implemented into the game. There was a new one a while back in the snapshots, but here is yet another new one tweaked to fix some of the problems that people have reported as feedback. In addition to that, there is a number of changes to the user interface and in specific to translations. The new translations are now in from Crowdin, that's the site used to gather crowdsourced translations of Minecraft. Together with that, there are some bug fixes for translations. The language options were blank in the previous snapshot, that's fixed now. And translations were being displayed UTF-8 encoded instead of in the appropriate language. Another UI fix is that the Ender Dragon boss health bar was showing an incorrect name. This snapshot also has some technical fixes. The performance of command parsing and data pack loading has been improved, and the performance of command execution has been improved as well. Commands are now also available in the profiler, so if you do /debug you will find the command performance in there as well. And there were some errors with text components like italic false in custom item names did not make the name non-italic. And entity-related server warning messages would output text components rather than the entity's name. Finally, if you had a data pack that was zipped, then you couldn't load it, and in this version you can. Now some command things as well. Changing the reduced debug info game rule would require a relog to take effect. That is fixed in this version. Data get with some arguments and a path will now work for some non-numeric values. It will print the data out to your output, and it will also return a value when that is possible. That value, if it's not already an integer or floating point value or such, is the length of a compound or a list or a string. The summon command would suggest things that were invalid to summon, like Minecraft:player and Minecraft:fishing bobber. That is fixed in this version. Number of fixes for execute. If you try to use execute positioned as and then an entity, or execute rotated as and then an entity, then you would get an unexpected error message. Execute subcommands would also only run for each entity if the score entity selector would find one entity for each execution if you're using execute store or if or unless score. The /teleport command with facing arguments didn't work correctly, and local coordinates, that is the caret signs, would require an entity even if you did execute facing. That is fixed in this version. Finally, /particle with name and position has been added as a shortcut when you don't want to specify other parameters. Now, specifically for the B snapshot, 18w03b, we have some bug fixes for that too. A whole bunch of commands didn't work in the A snapshot, that is fixed in the B snapshot, and if you used data get to get an element of a string array, then you would get an error message saying that the tag didn't exist. Finally, if you tried to use comparison operators inside of an execute if or unless score, then you would get syntax errors, and that is fixed in the B snapshot. And finally, this snapshot also contains a number of stability fixes for crashes and such. Now with that said, this is still a snapshot, it is a development version, and it is in nature less stable. Can crash, might even corrupt your world, so be careful. If you use it, do so on a test world, or on a backup of your world. Also remember, any world that you open in this snapshot will not be possible to downgrade and play in Minecraft 1.12 version again. So if you open a world in this version, it will be stuck in the snapshots until the next version of Minecraft releases. If you still want to try it, do so by going into your Minecraft launcher, click on Launch Options and switching on Enable Snapshots in there. Read and click OK to the message, then go back to the News tab, where in the drop-down button you can now find the latest snapshot as a profile. Select that and start the game, and you will now be playing the latest snapshot version, which is currently this one, 18w03b. My name is slicedlime. I hope you enjoyed this quick update video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.